Kenapa pakai jaket Gojek? Kamu suka Gojek?
I am Gojek.
Your driver Gojek?
Yeah.
Spicy or not?
Spicy, of course, always.
You're alone?
Alone. No girlfriend. No wife. Masih jomblo.
Oh yeah.
I'm very happy to make you laugh.
Thank you very
Thank you so much.
Yeah.
When I got on the train, I realized that the woman is sitting on my seat. It was a window seat, and I told her this is my seat, and she didn't want to move. Again, you have to fight, you have to get angry, you have to start a big fight. Then finally, she changed her seat. And that time, it wasn't even 6 a.m. You get what I'm trying to tell you? So just going to the station to take a train and to sit at your seat, it's a struggle. So if you are here, you will have to struggle all the times. Very simple things which you think won't be the problem, here there is a big issue.
Saat mengunjungi India, pria asing bernama Michael ini mengaku merasa tidak aman. Di negara itu, ia merasa dipandang seperti mesin ATM berjalan di mana orang-orang tampak hanya peduli pada isi dompetnya.
Thank you.
Yeah, namaste.
No, thank you, thank you. Another thing is like there is a lot of beggars, a lot of scammers. While you're walking the street, it's like in 1 minute 10 people can approach you and they want your money. And of course that's a problem in many countries, but I feel that here in India is like extreme. You cannot have a quiet second.
Ditambah lagi kebisingan lingkungan hotel tempat ia menginap seperti tidak pernah berhenti.
You know, after a few days you're getting mental. It's like somebody's hitting your head like bo 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 bo. And you're like please, please. And it's more loud. Yesterday at the midnight they had some big truck over here and they were doing some unloading the metal. You wouldn't expect that at the midnight, but yeah, it's happening all the time.
Michael juga mengeluhkan kebersihan hotel tersebut.
Okay, hotel rooms. So I've been in around 10, I guess. And none of them were clean. And this is not the cheapest one. This hotel is like, I think $17 to $20 a night. And actually this one is one of the cleanest. And in that price you will literally have zero quality. So as I told you, I'm allergic to dust. Look at this. I mean, also you cannot expect too much, right? But like, this was like never cleaned. I mean, the floor is dirty. And also the carpet, the floor here. It was like that when I came.
Netizen India yang menyaksikan keluhan itu pun ramai berkomentar dan menyebutnya turis miskin yang mengharapkan layanan lebih dengan harga murah. Menanggapi komentar tersebut, Michael tidak hanya menggunakan kata-kata. Ia meninggalkan India dan terbang ke Indonesia.
Today is the happiest day of my life. Why? Because I'm leaving India. So I am a world traveler. I traveled around 50 countries and for the first time in my life I decided to cancel my trip. My first selfie in Indonesia. I'm honored. Thank you, sir. I slightly checked my luggage. Everything was okay. Let's check out the city.
Ia ingin memperlihatkan kepada para pengkritik bahwa dengan harga yang sama dirinya bisa mendapatkan pengalaman dan pelayanan yang lebih baik daripada di India.
Okay, thank you, Mr.
I like it. China, Vietnam.
Vietnam.
Yeah. Terima kasih. Gojek is my new friend. Even taking my luggage. You're too kind. Selamat malam.
Malam, evening.
Bisa bahasa Inggris?
Just little.
Ah.
I'm still learning.
Me too.
YouTube channel.
You will promote me? Maybe this series will be successful. Everybody's being super nice so far.
Sesampainya di Indonesia, aspek keamanan adalah hal pertama yang dibandingkan Michael. Pria asing itu menuturkan beberapa tahun lalu hampir menjadi korban pencopetan di area Masjid Istiqlal, Jakarta.
Yeah, 6 years ago, near here, near Istiklal, the biggest mosque in Southeast Asia, I experienced some unpleasant situation. So around here, I was taking the photos with my friend, and in just one day, actually 2 times, they almost robbed me. So the pickpockets tried to open my backpack. They were super clumsy. I noticed, I turned around, and I was like, hey, what are you doing, you know? So they failed.
Untuk bisa sampai pada kesimpulan yang valid, ia pun melakukan eksperimen sosial di area Masjid Istiqlal dan Kota Tua.
Let's see if the problem still exists. Right, so my friends are here. Q will help me today with the long lens. So he will be waiting somewhere in the bush with this camera. And Hasdi is preparing his wallet, taking off everything.
Dompet yang telah dimodifikasi sengaja diperlihatkan agar menarik perhatian para pencopet.
So we will use it as a bite. I will put it here and I will walk around.
Setelah berkeliling area tersebut, bukannya pencopet yang ia dapatkan, melainkan sambutan ramah dan subscriber baru dari warga setempat.
You were behind me like what, 50 meters, right? Like very far.
50 meters.
Nobody can see that we are together.
Yeah.
And then, did you see anybody following me or like?
Nobody cares. Nobody approaching.
No, the girl told me that she loves me. And I, and I got one new subscriber from Ibu, the mother.
The mother.
This one looks a little bit dangerous, yeah? Not like, but
There's a sign. Be careful, pickpocket.
where? There is a sign?
There's a
Really?
sign. Yeah,
The
there's a
sign, I didn't see the pickpocket. I just see the Indonesia man working hard.
Bahkan saat berada di kawasan Malioboro, Yogyakarta, ia dapat dengan leluasa menyusuri gang-gang sempit yang sepi tanpa merasa was-was.
I honestly never felt any threat in Indonesia. You see, look, I'm here now by myself. Midnight. The only thing I'm worried about is maybe that I will get lost.
Untuk aspek kebersihan makanan pinggir jalan, dari sudut pandang orang barat, baik India maupun Indonesia masih berada di bawah standar bersih. Meski demikian, bagi Mekel ia masih merasa aman mengonsumsi makanan pinggir jalan di Indonesia.
Belum dicampur.
She even mixed for me because it's very important to mix noodles in Indonesia. I don't know why. So for the foreigners from the Western countries, the first impression of the street food in Indonesia, that might be that it is not very clean. It just doesn't look very sanitary. But they keep it clean. I eat this 3 times a day and nothing ever happened. I never had any stomach problems. Of course, some food poison probably can happen, but I'm pretty confident to say that most of the times, almost always, it's very safe to eat the street food here.
Berbeda dengan India, baginya kebersihan negara itu benar-benar berada pada level yang mengkhawatirkan.
Meanwhile, the street food in India is a different game. In my opinion, recently it's very much ridiculous. When I was in India, after eating a street food, I almost died. I ended up in hospital, I had to spend the night there, and it's not only because of the cheap street food. It can also happen in a fancy restaurant. Not worth it.
Saat menjawab kritik netizen India yang menyebutnya turis miskin, Mekel menginap di hotel yang harganya 2 kali lebih murah dibandingkan dengan yang ada di India. Ia menunjukkan kebersihan dan pelayanan di hotel murah tersebut tetap jauh lebih baik.
For this hotel, I paid exactly $19 per night. But even the hotels as cheap as $7 per night here in Indonesia were very decent. Meanwhile, in India, this is my $12 hotel room. And that is my room with very similar price to this one. Look at the light. Oh, this is nice. Water is hot, and what is more important, it is clean. It doesn't have any smell or taste. Clean. Meanwhile, in India, cold already. Even the water has this kind of dusty flavor. Ugh.
Ia menyebut harga dan pelayanan memang berbanding lurus, tetapi semuanya harus didasari dengan niat memberi yang terbaik bagi para tamu, bukan hanya berpikir tentang mengeruk keuntungan sebesar-besarnya.
And many Indians will comment, yeah, it's your fault because you stay in the cheap places, you don't have money. No, it's not true. Here, the hotel, which was more than 2 times cheaper, was still decent and clean. No matter the price, I understand the hotel could be old, a little bit neglected, but the room has to be clean. This is the absolute and the major rule.